Oriana, after all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
Is this a dream?
Yes and no. We are connected, you and I. Ever since the day you...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Oh, you are gonna love this. Shh, Tony. How's it going, boss? Analyzing. Take your pick, Hunter. If you find more coil, send it my way.
I've always found Spider-Man to be in good spirits, even in the worst of situations.
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. What's new, Hunter? Okay. What's Hydra up to now? Just more evil junk. Don't these people sleep? Have hobbies? Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble. See you soon. We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing? Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power. And it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvell felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course. So, what do you need?
Nothing, Carol. See you later.
Looking forward to it.
Hunter, hello. It's always good to see you.
What do you know about the Moon Seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves, I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person.
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched. I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much. But I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend all our time cooped up within these walls? What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
Where did the words of power come from?
Well, I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods. The words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Even a sorcerer
Practice makes perfect. Do your thing. See you around.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. If you die again, could we bring you back again?
I have no idea.
Strange went on about nigh inconceivable power, and the rarest of curios were expended in your first resurrection. Assuming we had all that, would it work?
I do not know if I was ever truly dead.
How do you figure?
From what I understand, no carrion bugs consumed my flesh. I do not know what sustained me.
So you were powered down, but surviving on a trickle charge.
I do not know what that means.
Huh. I'll need to update my numbers. Look into a mystical battery array, maybe?
What?
Oh, nothing. Carry on. Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
Venom's been around New York a while, but everyone knows I don't get it.
I guess it's hard to avoid ending up on the news when you're swinging around a place like this.
Centuries of culture. You're a good hang. Wow.
Intriguing. What is this? Must not be her purview.
Ready for some hero work? Stay out of trouble. What's up? Sorry, hope I didn't hurt you.
This Spider-Man sounds like a strange thing, swinging from the rooftops with some sort of spider fluid. Disgusting.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
I got it.
Prepare yourselves. Accept your fate.
We serve until the end. For Hydra!
So easily defeated. Finally, it's my turn.
Your death won't be in vain. All is well for the moment. Watch closely.
Whatever works. Watch closely.
Interesting tactic.
This one's for you.
Rumble face.
Here you go.
Where do you think you're going? They're repositioning.
forsake her.
Engaging target!
Changes nothing.
This almost seems personal.
On Beta, moving into position.
Don't waste the opportunity.
You only doom yourselves. All will be judged.
list.
As always.
With the proper spell, I'm sure they'll recover.
You guys can all share one funeral.
This won't end well for me. This should aid me in my fight. Watch and learn, my friends.
Where'd you learn that one?
Let's give it a go.
Good one.
A moment. I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. They are relentless.
For victory!
Let's see how tough you are.
They're not quite ready to give up just yet. I may require some assistance here.
Many still await my judgment. Vengeance is needed.
That's the spirit. Prepare yourself. Just what this battle requires.
Looks like I get another shot.
Impressive.
I was born for this.
You're ready now.
Is that the whole gang?
return with renewed vigor. Let me show you the way.
Well, that's interesting.
Follow my move. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Let me help.
I thank you.
How about this one?
I need a medic here!
Being a fascist wasn't good enough, huh? You had to get into demon worship too?
They're trying to flank.
Now that's a cheap shot.
Take them out.
I might need some help here.
My work is never done.
This usually works. Let's see how they handle this.
Watch and learn, my friends. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Ooh, maybe I should try that.
The endless search for wealth and power. Hydra will never change.
That's one charge down. Not out of the woods yet.
The stench of their sins fills the air.
Let me show you the way. Watch closely.
I suppose it's something.
Prepare yourselves. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
hope we don't have to do that again. Let's try this.
That was really something. A moment of preparation.
That wasn't bad.
Position compromised. They test the limits of my power.
This should be good.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's give it a try.
You need this more than I do.
You've done me a great favor.
Pull back and regroup. Aid me.
Robbie doesn't know what he's missing.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Doctor Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
Maybe next time.
That's fine, but if we don't do it today, we'll need to wait for the next lunar alignment. Turns out, most of the mystical arts required an aligned moon. Who knew?
Hunter. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunky.
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were...
So, what do you need?
Nothing, Carol. See you later.
Looking forward to it.
Technically, it's Roberto. But you can call me Robbie. Everybody else does.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Yes?
Ah, I see. Intriguing.
By the rising rings of... Oh, it's just you.
Good day, Hunter.
You are the best girl. You know that, right? Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl. Come along, Charlie. Interesting.
Hey, careful. Some of us... hey, can I ask a favor? The more the merrier, right? We can use all the help we can get, especially if they're willing to live in this place.
Hunter?
Oh, you are gonna love this. We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
I can feel the mystical energy growing. What have you brought me today? To be fair, it does speak.
How's it going, boss? No problem. How does this look? See you, Hunter.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful.
The Abbey is full of mystery. It keeps its secrets close, even from the Sorcerer Supreme. It is a pale shadow of my Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, but it has a rustic charm to it.
Did you not consider the Abbey's simplicity as an illusion?
What are you on about? I can see behind the veil, Hunter. When I gaze upon the Abbey, it reveals nothing but... Oh, I see. A hidden complexity in its geographical nondescription, an unremarkability in triplicate. Rather, octuplicate. An eightfold veil for the 5 earthly senses and the 3 not of this earth. My compliments to Caretaker and the late Miss Harkness. There is a simple elegance here that I quite appreciate. There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter. These flames aren't born of any fire.